Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody's first wife, Meri, has always been his biggest supporter. She was the first one to befriend his fourth wife, Robyn, and even divorced him legally so that he could marry her. Over the years, we have seen Robyn and Meri have a bond that was toxic, but at the same time, they were very dependent on each other. Even after Meri divorced, she remained loyal to them for the longest time. She came to the conclusion a few months later that Robyn and Kody had merely abused her. And if you thought that would change her attitude or behavior towards them, then you are mistaken. Meri claims that she took the higher road because she did not badmouth them. Recently, the diva insisted that some things deserve to be kept quiet about. She also spoke about her post-split treatment of both Kody and Robyn. She recently sat for an interview with Grace Lovely and spilled the beans on where the trio stands today. Meri also revealed if she has been attacked by Sister Wives fans on social media for protecting the duo. Meri Brown is back in the dating game and feeling hopeful. While she hasn't revealed who the lucky guy is, rumors have linked her to Brandon Stone after she posted a few cozy selfies. In a recent Instagram video, Meri confirmed she's dating again and shared her old-school views on love. She wants a man who takes initiative, opens doors, pays for dates, and genuinely values her. Meri made it clear on no 50-50 bills and no texting first. She just wants someone who respects her worth. After years with Kody, Meri is finally dating on her own terms. Meri and Robyn were at one point very close. They even called each other their best friends, but everything changed after Meri divorced. She felt reluctant to let go of the marriage, but realized it was finally time. The TLC star revealed in a recent live interview with Grace that many of her social media followers had criticized her for trying to protect Robyn and Kody. She explained that she doesn't personally think she has to hate someone just because she got a divorce. Meri further added that she doesn't need to spill the tea on them or wash her dirty laundry in public. She opposes such actions and believes that certain aspects of her life ought to be kept private. Meri never spoke out when it came to their polygamous marriage. No matter what happened, she didn't speak much against Kody and Robyn, which probably explains why fans attacked her. Meri explained that she chose to remain quiet about certain things, not to protect them, but out of respect. That's why she decided that even after the divorce, she wouldn't badmouth them in front of the children. Because she doesn't have to, she won't wash her dirty clothes in front of the whole world. Sometimes, things just slip out of her mouth in front of the camera, but beyond that, she doesn't feel the need to go public about her personal life. She plans to take lessons from her past and apply them to her future to make it better. For more information, keep an eye on TV season and spoilers. Meri Brown from Sister Wives remains one of the most perplexing, complex, and loyal characters in the entire Brown family saga, despite the emotional roller coaster of heartbreak, betrayal, and a shattered spiritual marriage. Despite having officially separated from Kody Brown and watching as the polygamist family unraveled piece by piece, Meri has stunned viewers and longtime fans alike by continuing to publicly defend both Kody and Robyn Brown, two individuals widely regarded as key contributors to her emotional downfall. But in a candid moment during a recent Sister Wives Tell-All special and in numerous social media appearances, Meri has come forward to justify her unwavering protection of the couple even after everything crumbled. This has sparked major debate among viewers, many of whom feel Meri is either still holding on to false hope or is attempting to rewrite history to preserve the remnants of a family she once gave everything to. Meri's explanation, however, is far more layered than surface-level loyalty or blind devotion. According to Meri, protecting Kody and Robyn is not necessarily a betrayal of her personal truth, but rather an act of compassion, maturity, and a reflection of the values she has always tried to live by, regardless of how much pain those same values may have brought her. She insists that while she may no longer be romantically or spiritually tied to Kody, and while her friendship with Robyn may not be as solid as it once was, that doesn't erase the history they've shared, the emotional investments they've made, or the deep understanding she holds about the inner workings of their lives. In one tearful moment, Meri explained, "People see betrayal, but what I see is a family struggling to redefine itself. I know the choices that were made hurt me, but I also know the intentions behind those choices. And I don't think it's my job to tear anyone down just because I'm not where I wanted to be in the end. Meri's stance appears to be driven by two conflicting desires: the desire to be respected and seen for her truth, and the desire to keep the larger family legacy from crumbling into bitterness and pettiness. It's no secret that Meri endured years of feeling sidelined, emotionally neglected, and cast aside by Kody, who at one point publicly declared he no longer considered himself married to her and had no interest in reviving their relationship. And then there's Robyn, once Meri's closest confidant, who many fans accuse of using Meri's vulnerability to get her own way, especially when it came to Kody's attention, resources, and emotional availability. But for Meri, the story doesn't end with hurt feelings. In fact, she has gone out of her way to clarify that her defense of Robyn and Kody is not a denial of the past, but a conscious decision to operate from grace instead of resentment. "I could go on TV and bash them both," Meri told cameras during a confessional. "But what does that do? It doesn't heal me. It doesn't make me whole. It just keeps me stuck in the pain. And I've lived in that space for too long." Her words have not only confused fans but also sparked online debates about the nature of loyalty and whether it's healthy or harmful to protect the very people who may have caused deep emotional wounds. Critics argue that Meri's continued allegiance to Kody and Robyn perpetuates a toxic family narrative, one where those who manipulate or dominate the emotional dynamics are never held accountable. But Meri insists that accountability doesn't always have to come in the form of public callouts. "I've had the hard conversations with them in private," she said. "I've voiced my sorrow, disappointment, and even rage. But I'm not out to ruin people's reputations. I am not like that. And maybe that's what makes me different from what people expect." Still, fans can't help but point to the many moments where Meri appeared to be sidelined or outright ignored. Viewers remember when Kody referred to their marriage as dead, and how Robyn often kept quiet or distanced herself during key emotional turning points. It's hard for many to reconcile that Meri, who once sobbed over her loneliness and openly begged for validation, is now the same person standing up for those who made her feel so invisible. But Meri claims the story isn't so black and white. In her view, Kody and Robyn aren't villains, but rather people who made complex choices in a high-pressure, emotionally demanding lifestyle that none of them were truly prepared for. "I think we all failed in different ways," she said in one emotional blog post. "And maybe some people's failures hurt more than others. But at the end of the day, we all tried. We all believed in something. And I hold on to that." To Meri, acknowledging everyone's shared humanity, even in the face of betrayal, is the ultimate sign of growth. She believes in the idea that people can change, heal, and move on without needing to drag each other through the mud. This perspective, while admirable to some, has also been seen as a form of self-protection. Some fans speculate that Meri's defense of Kody and Robyn is less about forgiveness and more about preserving her own sense of purpose. After all, Meri was the first wife, the one who helped build the foundation of the Brown family dream. To fully condemn Kody or Robyn might feel, to her, like condemning a huge part of her own identity and legacy. In interviews, she's acknowledged this internal struggle, stating, "When you devote your life to a family for over 30 years, it's not easy to just throw that away. Even if you're not with them anymore. Even if things ended badly. You still remember the good times, the laughter, the late-night talks, the dreams you all once shared. That doesn't just disappear." Her connection to Robyn is perhaps the most controversial part of her continued loyalty.